They kicked the ball to the other team to waste the clock, to let them waste the clock. And it cost them the game. And nobody seems to be making a big enough deal out of this. Do the Bears end up winning that game if they get 50 seconds on the clock? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Right? Maybe they might make the plays that get down the field. They might not. But the point is, it's an unforced error. They tell you in the rules, if you kick the ball through the back of the end zone, it comes out to the 35-yard line. If you kick it straight out of bounds, it comes out to the 40. What's the difference? 5 fucking yards? 5 yards is the difference. And you decided to try to kick it to the back of the end zone. Hey, buddy, kick it the fuck out of bounds. Let him have the 40. It's the same shit. You're still going to get pinned inside the 10, right? You're getting pinned inside the 10 either fucking way. What's the real difference? Going from 10 seconds left in the fucking game to 50. Everybody that knows anything about football knows that if you go for a drive, no timeouts, you have no timeouts, but you need to get all the way down the field with an offense with a guy like Caleb Williams. You know, say whatever you want about how Caleb played in the end of the game and not making the plays. That's the type of quarterback you need to get down the field in a hurry. Somebody who can get out of the pocket and make big time plays down the field. You have the guy, right? You don't just have a fucking statue back there. This guy can actually get outside the pocket and make those big plays that you need. And you leave him with 10 fucking seconds. And your excuse as the coach was the intent was for the ball to go out of the end zone. Well, whose fault is that? That's your fault. You told your kicker to do his best, try to get it out of the back of the end zone. Well, you can't kick it farther than you can kick it. Now can you, bud? He kicked it as hard as he could. Didn't get out of the back of the end zone. What's the simple solution? Oh, I know. Kick it out of bounds, you fucking idiot. Right out of bounds to the sidelines. It's right fucking there. And you as an NFL coach or a coaching staff, a front office, an organization, millions and millions and millions of dollars, and all your fans with all the expectations and all the training and all the practices and all of the things that you do, and you don't know to do that? What in the fuck are we doing here? It's just inexcusable to me. It's an unforced error. You're talking about guys at the highest level. These are supposed to be the biggest brains in sports, and they do shit like that. It's just unforgivable, man. You have to know that as a football team. You have to know that you can kick it out of bounds and it puts them at the 40. What's the difference? What's the difference? 5 yards? 40 seconds, 5 yards. You do the fucking math, right? I'm not crazy. I'm telling you guys, this is unforgivable. If I don't know why the rest of the media isn't making a bigger deal out of this. It's an unforced error. They just give it to you. It's just there for you. Just take it. Kick it out of bounds. It's just there. Nope. Everybody wants to talk about how Caleb choked it away and the Vikings came back and all this miraculous shit and how J.J. McCarthy is the real story from bringing him back and all that shit. And guess what? All that could be true. But we will never know the ending to the storyline of if Caleb, does he pull one out of his ass with 50 seconds left in the game and start his. His team didn't give him the shot. The coaches didn't give him the shot. So that is why that's my number one storyline. If you know me at all, you know this is the type of shit that bothers me the most, right? It's just unforced things, right? If you go out there and you're a quarterback and you make a bad read and you throw an interception, that's one thing, right? You're in the middle of the game. There's time is of a factor. You got to make decisions quick. Okay, great. This is just something you should know as a coaching staff, as a team. You should know this. It's situational awareness. And Bill Belichick used to preach that shit for years. Situational awareness. What situation are you in? Clock management is game management. Clock management is how you win football games in this league. And it's just absolutely inexcusable to me to have that happen. If you're a Bears fan, you can't go out there, what are you going to do? Fire Ben Johnson? You can't fucking do that now, right? But make this guy fucking hear it. That's unexcusable, buddy. Inexcusable, whatever the fucking word is. You can't have that shit. So I've seen it too many times in NFL games where these teams fuck up clock management situations at the end of the game, and I'm about fucking tired of it. There's no reason for that to ever be the case, right? No reason. If I know that and this isn't my day job and I know that, then this is a problem. This should be an obsession to the point where you know every single second situation, little tiny rule, nerd the fuck out on all that. That's how you win football games because the football is such a complicated form of chess that every situation, every game is going to be different than the other. But if you really nerd out on the game, you're going to know these things, man. And yeah, that was the number one storyline for me. Is just first of all the Bears doing that, and second of all nobody really outcrying about it. How is this not a bigger deal? You know. So